Hey, thanks for stopping by. My drone crashed up there, and I got a ladder and a rope. I got myself all tied up there. My foot slipped, and I'm kind of stuck here, but you go ahead and watch the video and enjoy the video, and I'll get myself down, so don't worry too much about me. Just go enjoy the video. I'm okay. Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and before we get into the video, I want to apologize because in my last video, which I will make a link to, I compared a 400-foot altitude video with a 200-foot altitude video to show how the 400-foot went farther, not remembering that the failure video was made, I had made that to compare with my flights in town, which are limited to 200 feet. So I got a lot of comments, and I appreciate the comments, I really do, and I thank you for the help, because I need all the help I can get. Anyway, so I wanted to say I'm sorry about that mistake I made, and then what I'm going to do in this video is show you how to make a sunshade for your Mavic Air 2, and it's going to be pretty easy, so you could probably figure it out before you even finish the video. Anyway, I want to thank you for being patient with me, and let's make a sunshade. Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and someone asked me how I made my sunshade and for my Mavic Air 2. Well, I haven't. Well, actually, I just did, but I've been using another sunshade that I put together for my Mavic Mini and my Mavic 2 Zoom. So what I did just yesterday was to put together a very simple, I call it a Velcro sunshade, because it's so simple. You just hold it on with Velcro. So anyway, this is what it looks like, and you can kind of see it here, but I got the camera a little close. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look at it, and then we'll make one, okay? So that's not plugged in, so I don't need to worry about that. And we'll pop this out of here. And then we'll take, you'll notice that the sunshade is connected to the phone by Velcro. And I've got Velcro all over the bottom of my phone because I use it for so many different things. This Velcro is to hold it in the sunshade for my Mavic Mini. This Velcro is no longer used, but it's what I used for my Bebop 2. Now this new Velcro is for the new sunshade that I just made yesterday. So I'll take a few minutes here, and I'll make it as quick as I can. I'll speed the video up so you don't get bored. Okay, so we'll just put it that way. Now, what you need, this is just a poster board, which you can get at Walmart, probably Hobby Lobby, places like that, Michael's, maybe even just at any old store that has poster board. So you need a piece of, and I would use black, because that keeps it keeps the glare down, and you need a piece that's big enough like this. Now what I do is, and I've got it written down somewhere, but I'll just show you here. We'll put mine over there somewhere, and we'll get started. First thing you need to do is you need to measure your phone and find out its length and its width. And so what you want to do is use, like for instance, if we go across this way, it's about 3 and give it a little extra, 3 3/8. So if we remember 3 3/8, and then this direction is, we'll say 6 5/8. So 3 3/8 and 6 5/8. Now the top of the, just a minute, let me get it. Okay, the top of the carrying case, if you've got this model, that's about, let's see, looks like that's about 10 inches across or so. And so we'll get that out of the way. We don't need that right now. Anyway, so it's about 10 inches across. So you want your sunshade to be, so when you fold it up and fasten it down, you want your sunshade to be maybe a little bit longer, but anyway, about 10 inches or so. So I think I made mine 9.5 when I came down to it. Let's make sure here. So like from there to there is 9.5. Okay, so we want it 9.5 high. We'll just say that. You can make yours whatever you want. And then we want it 3 3/8. You want this part to be this part and this part. Let's get that out of the way again. You want this part and this part to be 3 3/8, and then this part here you want to be 6 5/8 or 6.5 or something like that. Now these you want these on the bottom to stick down and fold up against the bottom of the phone, and so you're going to leave an inch out there. So that's about, you might be able to go from here. You don't have to watch the video, but we're going to make it here anyway. So I'll bring it over here, and we're going to need, we can measure real easy. Let's just do this. Let's see here. Where's my pencil? Okay, so we're going to make a mark there. And we'll just trust that this is right. And that's going to be about 10.5 inches, I believe. Now let's just measure this way. Actually, it's about 10 3/4 inches. So 10 3/4 inches, and we'll just go like this. Make a line across here. Extend it on out, and it's not rocket science, so it doesn't have to be according to NASA standards. My daughter worked for NASA at one time. Okay, so there, this is gonna be our sunshade. So, and you can just cut this with scissors. So we'll speed things up, and I'll get this cut. Okay, there's our basic pattern. Now, we want this. We want to start measuring across here. So we'll go pencil. Okay, so we're going to go 3 3/8. So there's 3 3/8.
And then we're going to go 6 5/8. 6 5/8. And then we're going to go 3 3/8. So there's some marks there, and then we'll come up here and do the same thing up here, so we make some lines. 3 3/8. 6 5/8. 3 3/8. And this is going to be where we cut it off on the end. This is the part we don't need. And then we've got this line right here. And these are just going to be fold lines when we get everything done. Okay.
So those are going to be fold lines, but we do have to cut this extra part off here. So here we go. Okay, get rid of that. Now we need to come up. I think maybe I made those 3/4. I can't remember now. No, it's 1 1/4 inches. Okay, so 1 1/4 inches. So we're going to come up 1 1/4 inches.
Right there. I should be doing this out in the center. And 1 1/4 inches right there. Let's draw a line across there.
And then also, when the phone gets clamped on to the controller, down here at the bottom, we have to leave a place for the controller to clamp to the phone. So this has to be recessed about 1/4 of an inch. So we'll do that.
Roughly 1/4 of an inch. By the way, if you're not accurate, well, that's okay, as long as it fits your phone. Okay, so we're going to be cutting that out also.
Okay, now there's our pattern. So we're going to go ahead and on these tabs, I like to trim them a little bit at an angle. They seem to work better. So we'll trim that. And then we got to go up, straight up there. And then we'll trim this one. I got sticky stuff on my scissors from cutting Velcro. Okay, and we'll go like that. Now then, we need to cut down through here. So we'll just cut that right there. Okay, so we got that done. Now it's just a matter of folding everything. And I always, let's start with these tabs. I always use a metal ruler and just fold over it. Like so. Oh, and by the way, we're going to make it so it is accordion. So we need to divide this in half here. So we got well, let's see. 6 3/8, half of 6 3/8 is 3 3/16. So we're going to go 3 3/16. And we're going to go 3 3/16 down here. Right there. And that's going to be a fold line, so we can make it accordion and put it on top of our carrying case. Okay, so here we go. Gonna bend this one in. Get that guy out of the way. Like so. And we're gonna bend, we gotta do that one on the other side, so we'll do this one first. Like that. Then we gotta bend this one the other way, so we're gonna start out crazy here. And this doesn't have to be absolutely perfect either, so we'll just bend it like that. Fold it over. Eventually, when you do this bending and you do a lot of flying, pretty soon these fold lines are going to become so broken that they're going to come undone. So then you just use some kind of tape. Don't use electrical tape, even though it's black, okay? Because that doesn't work. All right, so now we've got our sun shield made. The only thing we need to do now is to put Velcro. I get my Velcro from Amazon. We just need to put Velcro on the phone and on this side right here. So as you can see on mine that I've got made, you put them somewhere, don't put them close to this edge, put them out here. And then also we still need to cut a hole right there. And we do that with a knife or a razor blade or anything sharp, and I'll let you do that for your phone, but it needs to be on the right hand side. So I can't, if you get Velcro at Walmart, lots of other places, any place. And what you want to do is you want to put the fuzzy side on your phone, you want the soft fuzzy side on your phone, and you want the prickly side on the bottom on your sunshade. Okay, so when you get through, when you've got all that put on there, you're ready to go. And what I do is I take, and by the way, I have some other ideas for things coming up too, but anyway, I just take it and I fasten it down there, bring it over here, fasten it down there, bring the controller over, set the phone into the base, and then stretch this out and pull it down. And you got a sun shield. Okay, that didn't stick too good, but I'll get that back on. So I hope that's helpful. Let's see. Well, we can do it this way. I don't know which way is best. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. I want to thank you for watching, and as always, God bless.